Oh, hello. Didn't see you come in here. Nothing like a good psalm or two in the morning to wake a man up. Well, welcome to my study. For those of you who are not familiar with the show, my name is Mr. Durbin. You can call me Mr. D, and this is my study. So, children, today we're going to be taking a look at evangelism. Now, last week, as you may remember, we took a look at the KGP, surveys, and some various other tools that we learned about when approaching someone. But today, we're going to focus on the actual approach. So, we have a young man here to help us out. What was your name? Billy? Tommy? Danny! Danny boy. Danny boy's going to be helping us out here. So, let's jump right in and see what kind of techniques you'll be learning today. So here we have old Danny boy. He's got his surveys and he's got his KGPs and he's all ready to go sharing. Not yet, Danny. Now look at this. We have a group of 4 approaching. Let's try out the first technique that we worked on, Danny. It's called the stalker, aka the panther. See how Danny lines up behind his prey. He gets low, making sure not to go too fast but not too slow. And right at the opportune moment, he pounces. That's another 4 on the hook, Danny. Great job. Our next maneuver is called the slingshot. And the way it works is Danny sees a potential prey and swings around, piqued by his interest. He comes up behind them and he breaks through the crowd with his surveying KGP ready to present the gospel to any that are in his path. See as he's developed a nice semicircle around himself in order to present it effectively. How are you doing, Danny boy? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Are you learning a lot? Yeah, you are. So Danny's been walking for a while with no one in sight. We've all had times like this, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, who before? He darts quickly over to them, ready to present the survey, and if necessary, the KGP. And that technique, ladies and gentlemen, is called the laser. Moving right along, we have our next technique, the bench hop. See as Danny approaches the 2 on the bench. He strikes up a casual conversation, asking maybe if they would be interested in taking a quick survey. The 2 seem agreeable enough, but they say that they're rushed for time. They can't quite commit, so he wishes them a merry day. But what's this? There's a bench right next door. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beauty of the bench hop. That there's always another bench. What's this, Danny? You're not getting sleepy, are you? But no, Danny, we have so many more maneuvers in mind. Yes, we do. That's a good chap. Oh, Danny boy's got himself stuck in a sticky situation. His targets are behind him. Oh, the quick stop. Just a brilliant maneuver by Danny. He turns, making his victim surprised and leaving them vulnerable for a conversation to be opened using the survey or the KGP. Just a brilliant work, Danny. Way to use what I've taught you to start up conversations that are open. For those of you looking for some more advanced techniques, take a look at this one for groups. The bowling ball made famous by Bryce Boland in 2009 while stinting in Berlin, Germany. Play it out, Danny. And here you can see as Danny approaches his group. He's got his eyes set on the target, and there he goes, launching into the middle of those students, just like a bowling ball hits its pins, spreading them apart. For every good and useful approach in the evangelism world, there lies their counterparts. Techniques that have been found to be, let's just say, not quite as tactful. Techniques such as the sweetheart, or the monster under the bed. These approaches have actually been banned on Ocean City Summer Project due to their overbearing and just downright creepy demeanor. So stay away from techniques such as those. Well, what do you think, Danny boy? Did you have fun? That's great. Well, boys and girls, that's the end of our segment for today. I myself am actually about to go sharing. So, Until next time, this has been Mr. D's Study. Farewell.
It's on.
The chaos car's like,
Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay, are we ready?
what do we have over here?
Oh, it gets me every time.